let's read the card. Rage quit. Sigma Alpha Beta. Misunderstands. Inflated self-appraisal. Please clap. Slob. Worries about money. Oh, God. Fantasizes about violence. Mommy issues. Should have had that last time. Jackass. Hacking and coughing. Yelling. I don't care. Dumb as shit. Upset by something reasonable. Does a voice. Worries about paternity. Right wing. Cope. Worries about testosterone. Ableism. Boy. Argues with chat. Triggered. Beautiful. Last call.
Hey, who are you talking to, son? Oh, hi, Daddy.
What the fuck? All right, this is called a steaming fresh pile of Dave wisdom. It's a Poonage's joint. Last chance to bet. Here we go.
Anyway, let's move on to this from Libs of TikTok.
President.
Libs of TikTok. That should say, breaking news, Biden gives keys to USA to fascists before going on rainforest vacation. Well, Joe Biden, you know, we love him. We love Joe Biden around these parts. Right? Anyone a big Joe Biden? Who's the biggest Joe Biden fan, do you think? Who is that person? God, I just love Joe Biden.
Is moving quickly to fill the clown car and round out his cabinet before he...
God, I hope you lose your job quickly. I normally don't say that
We're not going to have racism on here, but holy shit.
about people. I hate it when people lose their job, but Miss Reed, you are an exception.
Moments ago, Trump announced that he has selected Fox Weekend morning show host, you can't make this up, Pete Hegseth, to serve as Secretary of Defense.
Well, he's an ex-service member.
He doesn't believe in germs. He doesn't believe in germs.
To the rank of major.
Uh-huh.
Why not? The former and future president is moving quickly to fill the clown car and round out his cabinet before he changes his mind.
I went mega viral on Twitter for this tweet. This Fox News host is your new Secretary of Defense, and I'm not kidding. And he does... Fucking 190 is insane. Germs are not a real thing. Fox News host says he hasn't washed his hands in 10 years. Fuck yeah, dude. Who cares? I don't give a fuck. Fuck it. Who cares about the country? I'm not even for states anyways. I guess it's fucked.
I have no
That was the whole thing you had to say about that clip? Holy shit.
What this video is. It's from E. Miles Chong. He's a Trump guy, so all right.
CNN edited a video to make it appear as though Trump impatiently dumped a box of fish food into the water in Japan. The full video showed Trump had simply followed the lead of Japan's prime minister.
Okay, he didn't toss it, he dumped it, but whatever.
In June 2017, NBC News reported that Russian President Putin said he had compromising
What is this fucking schlock? Is this AI?
information about Trump. Actually, Putin said the opposite.
Do you have something damaging on our president?
Well, this is just another load of nonsense.
Poopy.
Poopy.
Where would we get this information?
Beard petting?
The New York Times and CNN shared a story with photos of immigrant children in cages. It turns out the photos were from 2014 during the Obama administration.
Exactly.
In November,
First of all, y'all had cages too, and I'm against all of it. Fuck liberals.
2019, Newsweek falsely reported that President Trump was spending Thanksgiving golfing in Florida. He was actually in Afghanistan serving dinner to U.S. troops. CBS
Joker laugh.
Aired a story in March of 2020 supposedly showing a New York hospital crowded with patients.
It's all hands on deck in America's hospitals.
It was actually file tape from Italy. A week later, CBS News mistakenly used the Italy video.
No, this
again.
is Twitter.
In May,
This is Twitter. Is this an AI compilation, man? What the fuck is this shit? He's just sitting there and watching it? This is it? He's not doing anything.
BBC and The Guardian reported because Trump wasn't wearing headsets, he didn't bother to listen to the translation of a speech by Italy's prime minister. But Trump was wearing his earpiece in his right ear, as always, said the White House. Newsweek reported Poland's first lady refused to shake Trump's hand, but later acknowledged she did. CNN.
Yeah, she just showed Melania's first.
Dave learning from Sniper Wolf.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not Polish. I don't live in Poland. I don't know if that's a custom over there where a lady were to shake a lady's hand I don't know. Maybe that's something weird over there. Anyway, now we're dealing with all
For
this.
a lady to shake a lady's hand? Huh?
Negativity, a little bit of positivity, I think.
Done way more in these last 5 days than Kamala Harris has done in her last 4 years, okay? This is exactly why America voted for him. I've never
Is he going to say something racist anyway?
been so proud of my vote. So proud. He's been hiring and firing people, and he hasn't even been in office yet. Did y'all see who he appointed as border czar? So freaking excited, okay? Donald Trump has
That's it?
Basically, he appointed AOC's worst nightmare, the guy that clowned her ass in Congress. And if you don't think the left is completely unhinged, Trump jokes about a third term in office. Yeah, to get that, he'd have to get the 28th or the 22nd Amendment, I think. Of the United States Constitution repealed in 4 years. Good luck. We already did that.
Why is this like... Why are Trump supporters always like, he's not going to do bad stuff that he says he's going to do? He's not actually going to do the bad stuff he says. Why is that what they say? I don't understand how this cognitive dissonance is so common in people.
All right, we'll deal with this joker.
Trump, because I want cheap gas back. You stupid motherfucker. You're not getting cheap gas.
True.
If we drill it domestically, we will get... We will get cheap...
Was that his mom in the background?
Gas.
Did you hear that?
Fucker, you're not getting cheap gas.
If we drill it domestically, we will get... We will get cheap gas.
Yeah.
Matter of fact...
So stupid, dude. They're drilling for gas. I mean, we do that domestically.
You're not getting cheap anything for the foreseeable future. That orange tub of lard isn't even in office yet, and the effects of him winning the election are already being felt. Companies are already preparing to hike up their prices as much as 15 to 20% just in preparation for those dumbass tariffs. People are already getting their Christmas bonuses cut because the companies they work for are having to order more product before it gets way more expensive.
Shit's trash.
Do you have any proof of this, or are you just talking out of your ass, boy?
Boy? Yes.
Because if I had to guess where you are is either in a college classroom or a high school classroom. Forgive me if I don't take anything you have to say seriously.
In a classroom? Where learning occurs? Okay. So, Dave, there's this thing called price gouging. It's a separate thing from the supply and demand. True.
To do so. Because what you mouth-breathing troglodytes fail to understand is that a tariff isn't a tax on another country. It's a fine paid by an American business to import goods from another country.
No, it's a fine on a foreign... You know what? I will just... you know what? I'm going to just shut up, let him talk, and then I will let somebody else explain it.
Because he's dumb as shit. He also misunderstands what a tariff is. I assume Dave got his GED after 4 attempts like Bobert, right? I don't think so.
Country. And all of y'all are about to get a very painful lesson on just how little the stuff we consume is actually made here. Well, it'll give
Yep.
Yeah. And the stuff that is made here will propagate.
American
It'll propagate. That's right. I don't know what it means.
businesses an incentive to make their products here. You are so dense that light bends around you.
Fuck.
You also
Got his ass.
To get... wait a second. So you're the tolerant leftist crybaby that whines and complains about slave labor in China and Africa and all that crap?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
And all that crap.
I guarantee you've used that argument because I guarantee you fucking hate capitalism.
He is upset by something reasonable right now.
So it's fine to keep the cheap goods here. So
brain.
obviously you're fine with the cheap slave labor in other nations.
Huh? That has nothing to... What? That has nothing to do with tariffs. Or little to do with them. A tariff would just increase the prices domestically, and slave labor would stay the same. It doesn't combat that whatsoever.
also don't understand
It's just
how
a bad thing. It's just bad. Slave labor isn't affected whatsoever by this.
capitalism works. There is no company that will ever pay an American worker upwards of $15 to $20 an hour and then provide health insurance on top of that when they have the option of paying a 9-year-old kid in a Southeast Asian country pennies a day for the exact same work.
Immediately, the person talks about this, and he's like, uh-oh.
Yeah, except that there's a tariff on it.
What?
They will.
He's so fucking stupid. It's unsavable. Save Dave is dead. Just as dead as dead Dave.
No.
Not to mention, whether you like it or not, a very large portion of the agricultural workforce in the United States, you know, the people who make the food that goes into our grocery stores, are undocumented migrants.
True. Dr. Gamble says we don't have the infrastructure right now to deal with these tariffs. Facts.
No. America makes more than enough to feed itself, and we are one of the largest exporters of food.
We're one of the largest importers of food. What?
In the world, if not the largest.
You really think getting rid of all them is somehow going to make it less expensive to go to the grocery store? And look, is it fucked up that we rely on grievously underpaying people in order to keep costs low? Absolutely. But that's fucking capitalism.
Okay, well, we could go to socialism and we could all be broke together. Hell, we're all sleeping in shitty tarp tents, but hey.
Donald Trump literally just proposed tent cities.
Somebody comes along every day and throws a potato at us.
Companies under capitalism have one goal and one goal only, and that is to make as much money as possible. And you
Facts.
And yes, even with the food waste, Phoenix, we are still the largest exporter of food.
Argues with
are
chat.
out of your goddamn fucking mind.
According to the Congressional Budget Committee, migrants are responsible for $900 billion decrease of the deficit. Migrants are great for their economy. And they're only great for the economy because we treat them poorly, right? This is a capitalism problem. All of the pressure on the system is to try to maintain capitalism. It just is true.
If you think they will ever willingly eat into their own profits rather than passing the cost onto people.
All right, I'm done with this. I can't fucking
rage quit.
I can't fucking say this. Let's see.
What?
This is not from me. This is from somebody else. Take Toyota, for example. When the United States put tariffs on trucks coming from Japan, Toyota moved all their Toyota plants to the United States, hired American workers to make them. That's the point of a tariff.
What? That's not the point of a tariff. They're not going to be like, oh yeah, I guess we'll just do domestic fucking... We'll just make stuff on American soil so that we won't get tariffed all the time. That's not what it means. That is not the reaction to most companies, especially not the places that you get your fucking, like, ship from on Amazon or whatever.
if
Uh-huh.
Sony wants to sell their TVs in America, they'll build a factory and make them here.
That's just not what's going to happen.
Anyway,
It has nothing to do with our 25-year report on ban on cars. It's crazy. Well, what factory? Show me where the factory is going to be. This is Cope.
That's the point of a tariff. It's to get a company to make their shit here.
No, it's not. He's just trying to leap from this person's tweet to that logic, and that's just not how it works.
All right, I got to do this from Jesus Christ, TYT Sports.
His brain is fucked.
How Dana White, Joe Rogan, and the UFC influenced Trump's election. All right.
Uh-huh.
How many people in this? I would say Joe Rogan's podcast pulls in more viewers than the UFC. What percentage of the U.S. population is watching the UFC on the regular? Maybe 2%. And that's what gave them that's what gave Trump the fucking election?
I'd like to ask Dana just to say a couple of words because people love to hear from him. Dana, please.
Oh, by the way, you see that woman in white, that older lady in white? Do you know who she is? She is the first female chief of staff.
Trash. She's a trash bag.
Yeah. Donald Trump is such a sexist piece of shit. He put a woman in the most powerful position in his goddamn administration.
Yeah, he can still be a sexist.
She is second literally only to him. In many ways, chief of staff outranks the VP.
Ew. 5 times speed for his lesbians. I don't have piss break or anything. So is that DEI or no? It's definitely DEI. Ew. Okay. Beard petting again.
Whatever your deal is, or whatever I'm not a real political person.
Want to hear from him? Yes.
He's endorsing a president that's almost being non-political at this point. He was rolling around, with Senate campaigns and House campaigns and governor campaigns and local races. I'd say Dana's fairly political, and it's also Donald Trump, so there's the celebrity factor.
One of the things that I've really tried to do through this whole thing is stay out of politics. I spoke and our friendship went to a whole nother level, and you couldn't ask for a more
and also Trump was one of the first people that allowed the UFC in the United States when it was almost dead. So there's that.
So cronyism is good? It's a weird choice to make. When you're a freedom-loving American man like yourself.
Again, I remember loyalty shit like that.
Loyalty shit? That's some cuck behavior.
And on the 16th, how about the thought of potentially having the president-elect put the belt around your waist that night?
I'm not against it. That'd be kind of cool, have the president do that. President-elect, yeah. Oh, he's going to be there.
Honestly, that would be kind of cool. And why do I think Trump would actually do it? By the way, this is the fastest growing sport in the world.
The most recent wave of news came from this man, Campbell McLaren, the co-creator of the Ultimate Fighting Championship. And he gave the...
Who?
The co-creator of the UFC, Campbell McLaren.
This wasn't a co-creator. Where are you getting these reports?
What?
Following quote, which...
Why is he upset about this?
We should delve into. Remember,
because he only knows Dana White, and he's like, only Dana White's involved with the UFC. Huh?
Where are you getting these reports? The Reno Gazette Journal?
Reno? From
10 years ago. Yeah, you're a crackerjack reporter, which this is a lie.
Crack.
This motherfucker had nothing to do with.
If I Google Campbell McLaren, I don't even care about this. Who gives a shit? Campbell McLaren. He's the CEO of Combat Global. In 93, he was the head of programming SEB. BMG's pay-per-view television company. He received a call from Art Davie representing Rory and Gracie in his War of the Worlds, a martial arts tournament idea. McLaren envisioned a reality version of a hit video game, Mortal Kombat, and immediately put the concept into development. The result was Ultimate Fighting Championship, UFC, which premiered on pay-per-view November 1993. I mean, he literally did it. Like, huh? What? I agree. This is triggered.
Co-creating anything with the UFC. Oh, wait, no! He created some reality television series called Combat America, which went nowhere!
The following quote, which we should delve into. Remember, I am a promoter, so I'm allowed a certain amount of hyperbole, he told Sportico. In 30 years, the sport has gone from being an outcast. Fast forward, the UFC, Dana White, and certainly Joe Rogan played an enormous part in Donald Trump's popularity, particularly with young men.
I actually agree with this analysis, but I don't think I think really just normalizing the idea that you can be a Trump guy, and Joe Rogan, he sure does come across as an affable guy, but he's just dumb as rocks. You know what I mean? But kids don't know he's dumb as rocks because they're dumb as rocks. And so they're like, yeah, Joe Rogan, Trump, cool.
But it had nothing to do with MMA. I will say Joe Rogan might have played a part. I'll give you Joe Rogan. How big of a part, that's up for debate. But Dana White in the UFC, nah.
I disagree. It's weird. The UFC viewership is pretty good. People talk about this stuff. Bros talk about the UFC, dude.
He acknowledges that, and I think it's fairly obvious.
But even if they did, would that be different? What would your opinion have been if it was Kamala Harris that Joe Rogan and Dana White were licking the ass of?
What? If she would have won, they would have helped her win.
That's an amazing thing to think about, right?
I don't think it won him the election, but I definitely think it helped his numbers.
Of course, 30 years.
Remember, the Republicans used to be the big enemy of MMA. It was John McCain that called it human cockfighting. And hell, you can make an argument that that's why Barry Obama got elected then, if we're going off this fucking rhetoric.
It's gone from mainstream to political power. And to that I say, among many other variables involved in the nation's decision, yes.
No.
Among many other variables. I agree with that.
Donald Trump did not get elected.
Because he's popular with young men? Yeah, he did.
Donald Trump did not get elected because of fucking Dana White or Joe Rogan. That helped. I'll say that helped.
That's what the guy's saying.
But it's nowhere near the only reason. By the way, Donald Trump...
He's not saying it's the only reason. He just said out loud, among other variables, it's one of them. And you agree with him. You just agree with this guy.
Baron Trump, you should look into the WWE, you tall bastard.
The mighty and powerful Joe Rogan.
No further than the coalition they have built with their allies who have large platforms and massive...
Yeah, here's the thing. Unlike the mainstream media, which Kamala Harris relied on, Rogan, Theo Vaughn, they had to build their goddamn platforms. Fucking,
Why are we counting Theo Vaughn? That man was crying on behalf of Palestinian children 3 weeks ago.
The View had a platform built.
This guy's 100% the type that yells at you even when you're agreeing with him. Promethean Rebellion. Yeah. I know that you haven't been here for a lot of the Dave content, but yes, you're 100% right. He's done this to me.
In. 1, they started with Barbara Walters. 2, they were on network television. Of course, the bored wine box moms, housewives of America are going to watch them. All right, fine, fuck it. Next Friday.
Fuck it? Fine, fuck it? Damn it.
At 1, Fiera, I will have a debate with you or a talk with you on whatever in the holy high hell you want.
Cool. Cool. Anything else?
November 15th,
Wowzers.
1 p.m.
Did that happen, by the way?
Fiera.
No, next Friday.
Okay, fine. Next Friday, the 22nd, at 1 p.m.
Going to stop the war in Palestine. Trump told him back, we're going to stop it. I'm going to stop it. This is the same man who has told Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to finish the job.
Yep.
Not to mention Trump's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, whose family welcomed Benjamin Netanyahu to sleep in Jared's home bedroom when he visited.
Insane.
Who gives a fuck?
Me.
Said Gaza's beachfront property will be valuable. Trump also said he would crush pro-Palestine protesters on college campuses and even expel students who participate. So much for freedom from the Freedom Party, huh?
Insane.
This is a sports league that at one point put out a documentary about Donald Trump on their airwaves. After January 6th, they quietly took down
Yeah, he
the
doesn't care about that subject.
documentary from their platform. Though White never, really went after Trump or what occurred after.
Because Trump wasn't responsible for it, and January 6th was nothing more than some people getting rowdy.
Okay. Some rowdiness.
He's got a gun! It's about to get dirty, man. That sounds like a gunshot.
Fucking true.
It was just silently put away. In the build-up to the 2020 election.
See, this is why I've seriously considered just phasing out talking to people.
Yeah. Just descend into madness, David. I think it would be really fun to play a co-op game with Dave where we had to work together. But I don't think he will. I think he's a coward.
All right, before we get into...
I think I would actually get mad at Dave. I'd be like, are you fucking kidding me? I am trying so hard to do a good job, and you are just terrible. Not a Mogus. No, a co-op game. That's not what co-op is.
Next, there's this. Destiny,
Didn't we already
the
look at this?
blue-haired jackass.
Didn't we already look at this?
Twitch.
Jackass.
Said... My Uber driver bought me my hot chocolate today on bike. It took 45 minutes, and this is what happened as soon as I pick up the bag to bring it inside. This is Trump's America. You ordered Uber Eats and selected the guy that had the bike, not the car. You also didn't take delivery of the bag yourself.
I don't even like Destiny, and this is a joke. I don't like Destiny. Don't care. He's joking. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Let's do 2 times until we get through some stuff we've not heard.
For whatever reason.
This is so much... This is so, how much fucking slow brain gets chopped out of this shit.
You went with contactless delivery. I don't know how to tell you this. COVID is not a thing anymore. But my biggest problem is...
That's 2 times speed.
You fucking ordered hot chocolate. You're a grown-ass man. You shouldn't be ordering coffee at all. Or hot chocolate. Make it your goddamn self.
As a man.
Yeah, not only orders hot chocolate, but pays an Uber driver to deliver it to him. And it wasn't even an Uber driver. It was someone with a jackass on a bicycle. Anyway,
He can't do puzzles, Jason Proxy. No, it's got to be something like... Baldur's Gate would be amazing. It would be absolutely amazing.
Yeah, not only orders hot chocolate, but pays an Uber driver to deliver it to him. And it wasn't even an Uber driver. It was someone with a jackass on a bicycle.
No, he's not please clapping. He's just ranting.
Anyway, now we're gonna go to this lady. Now we're gonna go to this lady.
Here's what I want to say. I'm sick of hearing that conservatives are tired of hearing about trans people. They're tired of hearing about gay people and black people and women and whatever.
I'm not tired of hearing about you. I'm tired of hearing about your fake ass problems that don't actually fucking exist. Like it or not, the country isn't fucking racist.
They're tired of it. Okay, let's talk about what I'm tired of. I'm tired of hearing from motherfuckers who can't read.
You mean like the average black student in a predominantly black area with predominantly black teachers and a predominantly black school staff? Like in places like Chicago, for example, where the average student...
Yeah, the end of this Poonage's one is a rerun. We're going to do 2 times speed. We saw this in the Iron Gauntlet joint, but this has different editing, so that's good. Actually, we'll do 1.5.
Can't read beyond a 4th grade level. This is the problem with
the editing is different. Renault.
Universities, when black chicks attend it, they think they're the smartest motherfuckers in the universe.
Who don't read. Who have no reason to think they're an expert on anything, and they talk louder than everybody, and they think they know it.
You mean like you fucking leftists, you stupid fucking
Slur? I don't have slur.
What's best for this country, and they don't know what's best for their own fucking house. I'm tired of being the bigger person about you all disclaiming that every black person who has anything is a DEI hire.
No, I don't say that. But when it comes to people like...
the filter.
Like, oh, I don't know, Kamala Harris, I will say that because it's actually true. When I see a black doctor, my first thought is, oh, he's probably a qualified doctor, not that he is a DEI hire.
We caught this yesterday, but he's probably a qualified doctor. I love that.
But when I see some dipshit like Kamala Harris get a job she is completely unqualified for, I say DEI hire.
Instead of 2 times speed, you can just do this 8-minute bonus vid for the end of Dingo. Ooh.
All right, well, I suppose I should get rid of the 2 requests.
Deal. We'll pivot to this last 8 minutes instead.
By the way, do I have the link to... Oh, damn it, hold up.
This is called Racist Lolcow Watches a video about himself being a racist lolcow. Okay.
Sucking hell.
Cool, because this is too short for a Dingo, but we could tack it onto this one. Easy. Great work, Poonages.
Anyway, because I gotta go. Oh, God. I'm gonna have to break a thing.
Oh, God. He's got to worry about money.
Yeah. But I was paid.
I'm going to have to break a thing?
And toss a coin to your witcher. He goes after corn. He goes after corn.
Me? Is it me? This is 2 weeks ago? What the fuck? What's this? What? Why is he talking about me?
YouTube glue, some dipshit.
White tears.
I hate watching my own videos.
This week, we're examining why thou shalt relentlessly question white tears. That should be a proverb. Can somebody get me Beyonce or Jesus? Who
writes the Bible? God.
So is this going to be Dave disagreeing with himself? Because this would be very funny.
White tears are nothing new, but now we're on to your white fragility.
I don't think it will
Look
be.
at Christopher crying Nazi Cantwell's white tears over the thought of being arrested.
Well, what was he being arrested for? Was it something legitimate, or was it something bullshit?
Something bullshit.
Fox News anchor
Is he just sad?
By the way, this must be extremely old. Because I'm still using the old Warcore 666 layout. Like 5 seconds after that channel got taken down.
Wow.
Frances crying because talking about race makes her uncomfortable.
Thanks to you people!
White tears.
White tears.
I feel like there is nothing any of us can say right now without being judged.
No, there's nothing you can say without being judged. That's why I don't give a fuck. That's why you fat, dumb, black dyke, you're a fucking racist black cunt.
You're racist, and he's saying that. Sounds like you're racist, man. I don't have the racism button.
I hope your fucking black cunt gets rotted out by the blackest cunt cancer of them all.
What? Edgy on your cards.
The white tears.
Real edgy, bro.
Keep on flowing.
And you're not racist.
That's a please clap also.
In the least.
That counts. It's still Dave.
Welcome to Judge of Characters, where white tears
Is he not going to do fucking anything?
Not tolerated.
Really? You know, there's another guy who wanted people judged on the content of their character and not the color of their skin. And he must be spinning in his grave right now.
Virtue signal.
He fought so hard for you people. And accomplished nothing.
Nothing? I feel like civil rights took huge step forward. So that's good.
In fact, everything he fought for has been rolled back. Wonderful.
I think this country sucks, though.
His mom thought it was a good idea to post the video, and it went viral. But then...
Go. They always forget the second part of that quote, don't they?
Things took a dark turn, or rather,
the Martin Luther
a
King
white
quote?
turn, when we got to meet his alleged racist Confederate flag-loving family.
Oh my God!
Oh my God? Do I have it?
He flew the wrong flag! Fuck you!
Fuck you!
The internet, namely black celebrities, rallied around Keaton at first, only to find out...
Oh my God! You are aware that black people fly that flag too, you stupid cunt!
His mother
Dude, he's so mad.
Racially trolled many of those same celebs. I'm still confused as to why people were raising money for Keaton, but I digress. And now, people are starting to question the authenticity of all the white tears. Enter Chrissy. Apparently, Chrissy took to Twitter.
Can I just say, I fucking hate watching myself.
Good. I'm glad that you hate watching yourself. That's fucking hilarious. I fucking love that for him.
So what? They flew a flag. It means nothing. Nobody alive today was a slave. Okay? Nobody's
There were sharecroppers, though, alive.
grandmother that's alive today was a slave, you stupid oh my God! If I could ever get a get out of murder free card.
Really?
You would be my victim.
Fantasizes about violence. That's pretty fucking yikesy, Dave. Yikes, man. Is this what he was talking about with his parents afterwards, or what? It's a fucking yikes, buddy. Look at this.
I know it's not fair to say all white tears shouldn't be trusted, because there's actually a few that I do trust, like Matilda's,
Mommy,
Joe Biden.
Daddy, I just need a little help.
He needs a little help.
Oh, Joe. Hold on, guys.
Of course, the Democrat.
Just joking. It's a joke. Get it? Joe Biden
Okay,
would like that.
how about going on a case-by-case basis? You pick two random cases where you may have had a point.
You may have had a point?
Wanna be a witcher?
What? Singing. Are you embarrassed to watch this? Is this what it is?
I tend to, and what about the 4 black teens that tortured the special needs white boy? They're not gonna come up in this, I take it?
What? But don't do that. I don't know. What does that have to do with anything?
Let me just get these little pictures. And that's about it, actually. Before you seek support from the internet, make sure you hide your racist skeletons deep in the closet, because we will ask questions, click around.
And, well, considering that you think you're disenfranchised and powerless, why would I care what you think anyway?
And call you out. We're not just gonna automatically believe you because you're white and teary-eyed.
Yet you think I should automatically believe you because you're black and teary-eyed.
I don't think she's teary-eyed, and I don't think that's why she says that you should believe her.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
How many more of these do I have to fucking go?
Is he crying?
Look, does anyone give a shit that I'm crying on stream? Anyone lose any respect for me?
Why was he crying? I don't remember.
Seriously. I can repress the emotion. Anyone care? I'll see a response.
Does anyone care? No, you're too big of a piece of shit for anyone to have empathy for you in a real way. Like, I care in that I'm interested in why you were crying. I don't care. I don't have any desire to make you better anymore. I don't give a fuck. No quarter, David.
Exactly, no one cares.
Oh, Joker laugh. And no one cares that you're sad because you've done it to yourself. Because you're a bag of shit. You're a shit bag to people. I'm glad you showed this to him. Oh. If you weren't a bag of shit to people, people would care about you.
Great, wonderful, whatever.
So, double! Fucking got him, dude! Fucking got him!
You're lucky I'm not button poetry.
Button poetry?
Those cocksuckers gave me a hard strike, and I probably could do this for you.
What?
Gloop.
What?
Even though it is clear fair use, doesn't matter under YouTube's system.
Even though it's clear fair use, he's just fucking mad.
Alright, there's one more request in the tank.
Ooh. And let's see it.
By the way, do I have... Oh, God.
That's me.
Oh, God, this... Ah, fuck it.
Fuck it.
All right.
Where's that stream? Where's that? It was just too short. He just didn't do anything. I like that. Thank you, Thrace. Fuck yeah.
Looks like I have to break the embargo, but fuck it.
Break the embargo? Is this just darkness from now on? What is happening? Why is there darkness? He's broken the embargo. Chat, I can't fucking believe this keeps happening. I can't believe this keeps happening. I can't. Look at this. Look at this card. It's basically it's just the arrangement of the fucking shit. It's a ding no. They keep doing it. They can't keep getting away with this. They literally can't keep getting away with this. The ding knowers are nuts. How does it keep happening?